Hey, how are you? How you doing? Are we ready? Can we fix it? No, we can't. Because there's nothing to fix. We're all good here. Hi, friends. Hi, words. Words and emotions. Not my forte. Not gonna lie, not my forte. Well, words are. And kind of so of emotion. It's fine. It's fine. How you doing? How you doing? We're all good. Were we not supposed to be all good, JT? What's happened? I'm very confused. I'm very confused already and concerned. Okay. Venus dear, resubscribe for 11 months. Thank you. I'm very confused. We're early, but you know, like, well, we're on time now. Oh, crikey. Roxy has resubscribed for 62 months. Syntax has resubscribed for 7 months saying time flies when you're having fun. Initiated a hype train. And Metusalem just tipped. Thank you, everybody. You're wonderful. Wonderful. I called you wonderful. And you said wonderful, if you insist. Okay, do you want to see things I've been doing off camera? Do you want to see the creepy things I've been doing off camera? Do ya? Do ya?
Oh no!
Oh, okay, sure. Creepy? Creepy is as creepy does. Okay. Want to see the things we done did? We done did. We done did stuff. Okay, so I was playing around with brown concrete, made this face, and I was like, oh, that's a bit of like an eye. Well, I was like, that's a bit like an eye. Made this face. It gets worse. It gets worse. Oh, hang on. Made this face. Made this face. Saw this, went, ooh, eye, and went, this face. And this one doesn't look much like a face, but it looks like a kind of clockwork face, which is good. And then I went round the back, and I saw this. I went, oh, well, that's better. That's so much better. For an eye, that's so much better. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Which is fine. I mean, this one is a sideways eye, which is creepy, but yeah, that's an eye. That's an eye. Two-sided god statue. No, we're not doing a two-sided god. We're not doing multi-headed gods. I was just playing. It's a face that seems too much just like me. Oh, Izzy has purchased a Streamlabs pack. Great, thank you. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Socks the Brave, for the 38-month resub. That's really nice of you. Thank you, Pushed, for the 62-month. It says 62. That's more than 60. It is. It is. Tolerance Satsuma has resubscribed for 5 months. Thank you. Syntax Cheered Biddy says two-sided god statue. No. But I understand. Yes. It's looking at baby V-dubs. Of course, that's valid. And thank you to Terrestrial Torvus for the 32-month resub. That's half a stack. Pat Master Phantom has resubscribed for 28 months. It says, what black magic have you used to do this? This is just brown concrete, mate. Brown concrete and slabbages. That's all. Brown concrete and slabs and shelves. That's all it is. Oh, I also did another thing. Hang on. Which we won't go and show you in detail, but it might make people feel better about life. Pushed has gifted 10 subs to the community. Thank you. That's very much appreciated. It's very much appreciated. And then, ta-da! We're not going into detail of it because I haven't figured out the details of it. But it's big. He's big. Did a thing. And now it's as big as the tree, which is great. Oh, geez. And Jill's gifted 10 subs as well. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Hang on. It's not my birthday yet, but thank you. And Macaulay resubscribed for 62 months. It says happy 62 months. Yay. 62 months. That was so much a big noise. It was. It's because it's a lot of subs. A lot of gifted subs, which I appreciate because this is how I make my money and survive. When I say brown concrete, it means brown glazed terracotta. Have you ever considered that... I hate you, JT. Rude. Don't correct me. But yeah, I've done this. I did that. I've just noticed that there is something that I need to take off the side of my blooming base, which I don't believe was on here like 10 minutes ago. Like, could be wrong. No one needs this. Oh, it's just a regular painting now. Excellent. Cool. Perfect. I think Cleo might be the one person like. I knew it made kind of eye shapes. I didn't realize quite how many eye shapes it made. Right? Like I was vaguely aware that it made eye shapes. Right? So, call it the curse of the baby dubs. Like, I'm not bothered by it particularly. It's just like, we'll keep one. We'll keep one for now, and then replace everything. Replace them in the special room. He's everywhere. Not really. It's just on Hermitcraft. Hang on a second. And apparently in Scar's wallet is apparently where he is. Thank you. Oh gosh. Thank you, Macaulay, for the gifted, the 2 gifted subs. It's very much appreciated. And Venus Deer for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you, Olive in a Tree, for the 5-month resub, and says, to the train. So yeah, I've been doing that. So I'm torn between making more Mappy Blood. More Mappy Blood is on the plan, or making just another layer to this. I mean, I haven't figured out what it's going to look like on the walls or anything. I don't think I want to do a repeat of this each layer, but I might have to. Caps rule. I look at that and it was all lowercase. Is it all uppercase on your end? What? Ba-ba-da-ba? Ba-ba-da-ba. Have I missed something? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, sure. Right. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do maps or if I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to go do a couple of bits of map. But we're going to start that by doing this. And then doing this. Because there's really no reason not to. And then we're going to go and we're going to do slabbages. Slabbages. Don't think you've been here since last Pride. How could you leave us? No, I fully get it. I fully get it. It's fine. Because apparently nether bricks nether brick slabs look the same as like other stuff, like this stuff, netherrack. Okay, I've got red cloth. Cloth? Is cloth the word you want to use, Cleo? It feels like it shouldn't be, but probably is. Oh, I want to take some of those with me because we're running out of stuff. carpet. Sure. Is this what I want to do? Yes. Ah. Glass. Yeah. Let's go fly it. Yeah, let's go flying. Let's go to the end, everybody. You'll like it in the end. Most people don't, but I do. Okay. Right, so it's the third one down, I think. It's this one. It's this one? I think it's this one. It's this one! Looky, looky at my end portal. How goes the plan? Well, I've been working on stuff. Like, which is more than I do when I don't have the plan. Let's be real. Okay. Go out all the way here. And then some of these we gotta replace with. We gotta make a bigger chest repository. Because I need to put down more chests, because actually there's a lot of different things you can make. Not entirely sure why I'm. Oh no, they can spawn on top of. Like, my brain was like, why am I covering this? And then my brain was like, because they can spawn on top of glass. I can open this when it's in glass. Yeah, I can open it when it's in glass. Okay, that makes things easier. Let's start by putting the slabs in there. It's all wood. All wood. Okay, we're just organizing right now. Okay, we're just doing a little bit of organizing, getting all the spruce McGibbles into a spruce McGibble chest. There we go. That is not spruce. That's spruce. That's all spruce. Ugh. Okay, so I used a lot of spruce, is what I'm hearing. And there's still more spruce to go. Good. Good. I'm pleased for me. I feel like I've used too much spruce. That's okay. I thought glass was immune to spawning. Yeah, but chests aren't immune to spawning. So, I mean, I think you probably see the problem there. Let's make some more chests. We've just got to get things organized out here, and then we can go and do what we want to do, which is make pretty art. We're going to make art. So let's get all the wood and pick up all the blooming shulkers. All right, if I put all the wood here, because I don't think I've even got that much, like, wood generally. That's carpet. Like, the whole point of having shulker boxes was being able to move things around easily, which I am no longer currently able to do. So that's a problem. Chests aren't spawnable, but shulker boxes are. Which is what I meant, but did not say, apparently. That's okay. Sometimes I say things that I mean but don't want to, but really shouldn't say. And that's the worst days for me. Is the honesty days. Okay. All right. We're at least getting some of my shulker boxes back, which is kind of what I was after. Okay, that's all done. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to get some of this. And then, if I can find any. Well, that's a blow. Did I take the red carpets back with me? I must have done. I must have done. Okay. Okay. I guess I need to go back and get some red carpet. Or at least get some red wool from Ren. That's a poop. Thank you, Sabkin, for the 4-month resub. Hello to you too. And thank you, Takobor, for the subscription. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and your right, you'll see there are no exits. Right. Question is, where is the red carpet? Would it be in a carpet box? Probably not. No. Okay, so I've put that somewhere, and I don't know where. It was probably on me during the unscheduled death incident, I feel like. They're surprised there isn't a wool farm out by the map. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. I can steal that from Ren. If you know what I mean. Ren has no problem with me stealing from him. Because he doesn't have a choice. Well, he does have a choice. He just... Why do I feel like... Where's his wool farm gone? It's over here. It's over here. It's fine. What are we doing, Ren? There we go. 3 should do it. Thanks, Ren. I love the hopefully in the title. Do you know how difficult it is to get stuff done? On Hermitcraft. Shockingly difficult. Not there either. Let's take some rockets, though. Permission to steal from several wool farms. Yeah, but Ren's is the easiest to get to because it's open air. And I have to remember where in Pole's base the wool farm is. Which I don't. Because I'm bad. We were watching things not get done earlier. I did things. What are you talking about? I showed you all the things that I did earlier. I also avoided Ren, so all the things that I did could get did. I'm not responsible for Ren. Do you feel like telling me about my Patreon server? I mean, most of the... like, there's a whole bunch of them here right now. So maybe they can tell you about it. But I will say... we're about to reset this month. Like, at the end of this month is our first reset. Not our first reset, our 10th reset. So if you want to join the Patreon server, it's... yeah, it's probably a good time to do it. What else? What else? Gosh, being put on the spot like this makes my brain go, no, we don't know anything. Okay. They're all a little bit weird. There is a reason they like me. That's because they're a little bit weird. It's a very normal server. Sure. We have build contests like almost every month. We do several events like the Running of the Horde. And it's cheaper than every other Hermit server. So if you're looking to try a Hermit server, good place to try. Is there an exit? Not really. Hang on, I need to double check that these things are different colours. Yes, they are. They are. Okay. So we want to do kind of like a rounded blood drop with those little splatters. Let's just do a few blood drops, like sort of off in a corner so people can rotate it. Like we do like little round splatters. Mostly build celebrations are no longer competitions. Yeah, because I don't like judging people. So we just have a theme and we go, do whatever you feel like around that theme. It's super low pressure. And then these little blood drop sort of deals like stick out. It doesn't feel like a blood drop. Maybe it needs to do this. See, yeah, that feels more like a blood drop. I was getting too uniform with it. That's fine. There we go. That's where we need to go with it. It's all about trial and error, and the trial is all mine. The errors are all yours. I mean, I'm assuming, like. There we go. I like that it's not as uniform. I need to do this shop quickly, I think. Because otherwise someone will come and steal my idea. They won't. They won't come and steal my idea. It's not that great an idea, Cleo. Okay. So that's sort of where we're at the moment. We'll do little blood spatters, but now we need to kind of shade it. So, like, bits of it. Like, it's a little bit of shade. And not the kind that I throw at you guys. Yeah, we'll be starting at 62. Pushed is doing the technical side for the server. So Push knows the details. If you're going to trust anyone, it's probably Pushed. Oh. No. Wish we had burgundy colour carpets. I wish we had any colours of like we need multiples. We need ways to dye this, is what I'm saying. Honestly, the outside bits should probably be darker than the inside bits. Because, well, that's how blood dries. It dries darker. Okay. How's that looking? Looks like a splat? Looks like a splat. Okay. Like custom dyed. Like you can with leather armor. Exactly. Exactly. I realise I channeled Scott for that exactly. Which I'll allow myself. Everyone should channel Scott. It's fun. I just realised I left a bunch of nether brick in my furnace, so might have to go and get that. Titancraft also resetting soon. They're going to 1.21, I thought. We're going to 1.21. What? Oh yeah, that's it. And then if I'm going to be honest. Okay, we need some red splatters. Is that too much? That feels like it's too much, right? That feels like it's too much. Because it's too much. Because it's too much. And in fact, I think I need to pare it all the way down and make little blood splatters. It's too far out. It's too far out. I got greedy. How dare I? Yeah, because if it was dropped from such a great height, we'd have more. We'd have it over a bigger area. Okay, that's better. And now let's make a little blood spatter down here. Right, and then nope. And I like this because the Endermen don't spawn on this one, which is why I got all the nether brick. And also it's kind of easier to clean up, if I'm being honest with you. Dug too far out and too greedily. Dug too deeply and too greedily. If we're going to get it right, let's get it right. Okay. Tiny little splatters. And then we get a boop there. Just a boop. No, that's attached to boop there. There we go. Blood drops. I was pondering how to use this map technology to make multiplane animation cells. I mean, I guess that's doable. Hadn't considered that at all. But yeah, I suppose so. And then we put a third little blood spatter here. Right. And then but mostly these, because this is darker, so it's dried out a little bit more. Not too close, but not too far away either. How are we thinking? How's that look? Is that good? I think that works, right? Thank you, Amber Anarchy, for the 13-month resub. That's really much appreciated. Thank you, Cam, for the 62-month Boop resub. That's 5 years. Thank you, Arca, for the 60-month resub. It says, hey, everyone, we're making blood splatters tonight. That's what we're doing. And thank you, 7th Samurai, for the 26-month resub. Really appreciate you all. Okay. Now, what I was thinking that I need to seal this one, because otherwise I'm gonna delete it. What we need is a little pool of blood for the top surface of a thing, and then a little pool, and then drips running down the side for the underneath of it. So yeah, that's what we need. We need that. Specifically. Everyone take a drink. You are thirsty. You know you are. Stop lying to yourself and me. Need to make glass panes. It's the thing that I always seem to have to do when I come out here. Map. And glass plane. We've got the blood. We put that in there. What map is that one? Hang on. Okay, it's an unlocked map. Okay, good. We can use that. We got this one. Right, let's go delete that. How big are the specimen? Like what kind of wound? It's just meant to look like blood dripped on the floor. So I don't have an item frame to show you, but they're quite small. If you look at this, they'll only be in this part of the area or in a corner. So maybe like you were carrying something that you were trying to clean up and there's no blood, you know? So yeah. Right, let's go clean that up. I think I saw them putting the maps in a line to then go along with a bot on ice. Oh, yeah. I see. Makeshift zoetrope. Okay. This isn't too bad. As cleanup goes, not too bad. It is a pain, but we are going to get some nice blood drips. What we need is a pool of blood on the map. And then we need the blood drips coming down off the side. Blood drips of pain. I'm not sure I'm following, but okay. Realistically, the drips are too small to exist. I mean, it's a 25... They're drips in a 25 centimetre square. Those drips are quite large. Like, realistically, like if you're losing that much blood, it's a lot of blood to lose. First blood, now what next? Clock towers. I was speaking to Legs today, so that's usually where our thoughts combine. Looking forward to working with Legs again. Eventually. They're taking up, like, not even an eighth of a metre square. They're taking up a quarter of a metre square, which is 25 centimetres. Well, no. Hang on. Maybe they're even taking up... Okay, no, maybe they are taking up 25 centimetres. Probably more than that. Probably a third, so 33. So, yeah. Not even an eighth. Probably a... I hate this place. And I hate carpet. I'm not doing strips of skin. Nope. There are limits. There are limits. I've also got to figure out how to do XB's face. Because he gave me a head so that I could have it to do one. And I promised him. But I don't quite know how to. I could water bucket. I just hate water bucketing here. It's annoying. Because you have to gather it. And then go do the next bit. And then gather it. And it's not even. And it sucks. And you still have to pick up the loose bits anyway. But it doesn't break the glass. Yes, but did I mention that I hate it here already? It's kind of how that goes. You're forgetting that block was a meter. Yeah, it happens to all of us. Okay. So, let's go to the top. The top of the map edge. Over here. Well, I suppose I need to go to the bottom, really. It's fine. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. So, we want... So if we're going from here, we want blood drips. The bird poop was top notch. Thanks, I think. Okay. Blood drip 1. We do a smaller blood drip just next to it. No, it's too diagonal. We must make them straight, for that is how blood reacts in the real world. Oh, don't do that. That's how the bad men come and get you. Nope, just straight down. Just straight down seems to be the best way to do this one. Do I like Swedish candies? Can't say I've had Swedish candies. So... maybe. How are they different from regular candy? And by regular, obviously, I mean non-Swedish. Obviously, that's definitely a thing that's should be in my vocabulary. Thank you, Keredwin, for the 38-month resub. Very much appreciated. And then maybe just a single line for this one. Maybe just a couple of single lines. How's it looking? That's pretty good. And one single line over here. There we go. Blood drips. Right? That makes sense. So this is part of a two-pronged approach. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to lock this one in place, and then we're going to make a start on its companion piece. That one goes in there. Then we get another one out. And we put it in the entirely wrong place, so we throw that one over the edge. And then we go out over here. Right. And then what we do is we figure out where we want the pool of blood. So sort of here-ish. Boop. Boop. It needs to come out a little bit more. Like that's sort of what we need, right? Hang on, let's go to the edge of it and see if it catches one of the blood drips. It doesn't, that's good. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Right, so here's the thing. What we want to do is, this is a 1x1 strip, right? What I want is I want the edge of that blood to match up with this line here. Okay. So that's sort of what we want there. Okay. So that one matches up with that strip. And then we go to the other next in line. Okay, so it matches up with this line here. I'm not trying to frame anybody. If they didn't want to be guilty, they shouldn't have done it. Okay. So that should match up with that. And now we've got this 4 wide one. What am I making? Blood. Right, so this is... Oh, is it 4 or is it 5? It's 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So on this line, and it goes 4 across. Boop, 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 boop. So it's got to go there. Maybe there. Okay. And where's the next one? Just got out of therapy. Time to treat myself with a clear stream. Well, we're doing blood drips. If that's therapy. If that's helpful for after therapy, I don't know. Okay. We've got a 3 wide here. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then... Is this one a 4 wide? It looks like a 4 wide. Yes. It's... No, is it 5 wide? Hang on. 2, 3, 4. It's a 5 wide on this one. Okay. Strabo has resubscribed for 56 months. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Two, 3, 4, 5. And this is like the final frontier here. Okay. Okay, so that sort of matches there. And then everything should actually sort of start coming up this way. If we're doing it right, if being the operative word. Did you use any tool to help fix the blocks or carpet? Just your... I mean, I don't... I don't know. Like, I checked to see what colours combinations could be had. But that's about it, really. Like, there's only, like, 3 reds. So... I don't know. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll check. Do you want to have a pool on a second map? Well, that's what I'm doing. That's currently what I'm in the process of doing. The brown isn't dark enough for blood, is it? No. Like, the dry blood is like this stuff. Yeah, they need to show more colours on maps. But I don't think they were ever anticipating, like, map art like this. Because of, like, invisible maps and stuff weren't a thing. So this wasn't really a thing they considered when making maps. Like, there's... Like... I mean, I was speaking to X the other day. It was about, like... People expect a lot out of Minecraft. And probably wrongly so. Because, you know... I've had this count for what? 12 years? 11 years? Hey, Tanisha Raiders! How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. What was Tanisha up to? What was Tanisha up to, guys? Tell me. Thanks for coming over. Thank you for trusting your community with me. It's a mistake, but I appreciate it. Love my map art stuff. Hope it's going well. It's going great. I'm making pools of blood. Because, yep. What Gem wants, Gem gets. Is what I've learned. So, like this, we're making a multi-map. I've just finished making blood drips. And now I'm making like a little pool of blood for them to drip off the side of something on. Mostly just getting lost in her own tunnels. Yeah. You know what? Fair. 100%. 100% fair. The blood being for Gem makes a surprising amount of sense. Gem asked for blood. And I went, you know what? Yes. What we need is we need a little, like, sideways splash of blood. Like little lines. Is there a reason you're not using a water bucket to remove the carpet? I hate doing that. I hate it. I hate it. Like, I don't know if this is a proper spread out pool of blood. It doesn't feel proper. So maybe we bring little pooly bits along the outside. No, that's too much pooly bits. Maybe we just need to make this line a bit wibbly. Let's make this line wibblier. Like, if all else fails, guys, add a bit of wibble. Nothing wrong with a little bit of wibble. Nothing wrong with a little bit of wibble. Right? Like, there. So this bit, too pooly. Now we just make it... Oh, look, it's got wibble. Oh, it's got wibble. Oh, it's fine. And then, like so. And then boop, boop. Got to boop. Everybody, remember to boop. A little bit of wibble. See, that one feels too wibbly. It's up too much. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. You gotta be circumspect with your wibblage. Potentially. See, that one up there is still too big. Too big of a wibble. Gotta tone it down a bit. That'll do. That'll do. Right, we want the brilliant, brighter red stuff up here. Obviously, it's dyed a bit off because it's dyed a bit off, let's be real. But like the majority of the stuff at the top of the thing should be red because it's still kind of running in rivulets down. Ooh, rivulets is a good word. It's word of the day. We don't have a word of the day here, but we do have the word rivulet. What will the map be when it's done? It's blood. Gem asks for blood, Gem gets blood. It's a small stream, something like that. There we go. And then let's fill the rest in with the darker stuff. And then we'll reassess wibblage, because you've always got to go back. You've got to look at it from afar. You've got to reassess. Got to make judgment calls. And then you've got to try again. These ask and receive seems to be on the theme of these maps. Bird poo and now blood. Yeah, but I still haven't done XB stuff, which I feel bad about because I should have done. Because XB is asked for, like, his face. And it's like, I don't know how to do that, mate. I'll give it a go because you deserve the best. Because XB deserves the best. I'm not sure I'm the best. I always feel like I start doing these crafts and then someone comes along and then just does them better every single time. Which I'm not mad about, but it does make me go, aw, I wish I was better. But, you know, it is what it is. Right. Right, we're going to need to go and get... We need more splatters of red here. You're the best armor stander I know of. But I'm not the best armor stander that I know of. So... Okay, that'll work. Let's get those things together. Let's get those two maps on the board, as it were. We need to go and look at it. We need to go and look at it. I need to go and look at it. I need to go and look at it. Right. Where's the other one? Let's go put all of these and have a look at them. Okay. Make it accessible for people with more time to nerd out. Potentially. Can't you just pixel art the face? What face? What? What are you asking me? What? I don't understand. Don't doubt my talent. I'm not doubting my talent. I'm just recognizing that I'm not the best at it. Which is not me saying I'm bad at it. It's me saying that actually, like, fair play to other people. Other people have worked on it, and they've done really well. All right. Let's get this one here, and then we want a map here and a map here, and then flash trigger. The problem is it doesn't go right to the edge of the map. Okay, we'll see if it works. Kind of, but not exactly how I hoped. I don't like... Like, even from a distance, that looks not great. Put the map on a red block. Well, that kind of defeats the object a little bit. Dang it, corners. Why must you forsake me when I show you nothing but love? Put it on a darker block. You can do that. Could I use armor stands to fill in the gap? Technically, yes. But at that point, I would just do it in armor stands. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still solid. We can still work with this. Like, we can definitely still sell it. Oh, not that one. I mean, there's still that disconnect. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Because the maps would connect seamlessly if the two maps were both flat and upright. Yeah, they would. Looks like someone smeared the edge off. Yeah, I mean, it definitely works, and particularly if you're doing atmosphere. If you're looking at it from here, and there's this, like, it's pretty obvious what's going to say, what it's trying to do. I think you could spread the pool more along the bottom edge. Could do. I mean, maybe that'd show the but the disconnect is still there. Like, from here, it looks great. That'd be sick if you could put a candle on top of it. It would. Don't think you can, though. Rivulets will look... Oh, yeah, for sure the rivulet... I mean, what we need now is we need some bigger blood drops, right? We need a big, like a couple of big ones. Someone dropped the jam jar again, right? Okay, let's look at the last one. Oh, yes. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Ryan Saw, welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits, but we do have lots of blood and cake, specifically ice cream cake. Looking at those from a distance is great. Might be able to go candle item frame map. Do I even have candles? I do. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm not sure if that works, but we'll see. No, that doesn't work. That is not a thing that works. Okay, so we've got 3 out of the maps. These are all the maps I've done so far. I don't even know what I've done anymore, you know? Cleo, should we worry about you? Not particularly. I wasn't the one that asked for these. Can you name maps? Yes, but I don't want to do it to my original maps, because these are the ones I'll copy from. Right? What we are going to do is we're going to take these back. What is in this chest? Oh, just sticks. Just sticks. Because we need to make kind of just a generalized smear of blood in the, like streaks of blood in the middle. And we need to make another big rivulet. I do like the word rivulet. It is good. Naming the map makes the name of it show up in the world. Ah. So I name the map that I want to display, basically, is what we're saying here. Like, I went and got a lot of redstone and a lot of diamonds. I am no longer poor. Went and got a lot of redstone. Bloody claws? Could do claws. Yeah, the display one would be fine. Look, 51 diamond blocks now. Not poor. Doc named his frozen lily pads and had to unname them to get rid of the floating. It sounds like something Doc would have to do. By using pixels, I mean put Nextpeak's face into an image pixelator. Well, the problem is I don't have the reference. What I've got is this. I've got this. I don't have, like, the art files for this. Right? So, like... I don't have the art style for this. Right? So I don't know how I would do it. But it's not a simple art file, is the problem. So I need to work on this. I mean, it doesn't look like a particularly difficult pattern. It just looks irritating to do. Yeah, I'm not going to get the animations. We might get a shine going across. But that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Let's put that in there. I mean, it's not hard, it's just difficult. Yeah? It's just a challenge. Which I don't feel like taking on right now. But I will, because it's XP. But also getting the materials, because that is a lot of materials to get. Just the eyes and the helm is all you need. Mm-hmm. Let the blue be clear. No, because I think he wants to use it for, like, advertising. Are you still going to be the FedEx beta packing tape? It was the plan. I planned it. But now that I know that there's a bridge between the corners of maps, being annoying. I mean, I probably will do a straight conversion. It's just finding the colours and finding the blocks for the colours. Like, because the colours aren't going to be, like, one-for-ones either. Would coloured concrete blocks work? In what defined work? It's... Because the answer is yes and no, depending on what you mean. I mean, because lots and lots of blocks are the same colour on maps. They don't have their own various shades. So yes, concrete will work on a map. Everyone take a drink, you're thirsty. But it's kind of only one shade. And also, if you use concrete blocks, you can't get slabs, which means Enderman will start spawning and it will be a pain in the bum. If I was going to do that, the same thing for concrete is carpet. Like, concrete and carpet are the same colours. So I would just use carpet in that instance. Does that help? Yeah, Beef has... Well, I say Beef has a program. It's... I think it's something like mapartcraft.com. It's just a website. How do I know it? Because I've used it. I used it in Season 8. Shading on maps is hard. Maybe? I don't know how to... I don't know if I agree with that or not. It's like shading on any art style is as difficult as the art style makes it. But ultimately, it's just picking like a different color, right? Oh yeah, if you're placing blocks at different heights, then yes, it's difficult. But like, you don't have to do that. Okay, big blood drip. Big blood drip. Here's where we're going now. So we're doing... Oh, let's probably get this here. Boop. Hey, Etho. Trying to work with a Minecraft palette, but also trying to get as close to the original colours. Yeah, it's hard. Let no one say it's not difficult, because it is. Come on, we're getting there. There we go. Now we get the rounded part. La 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 blood. La 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 blood. So we should worry about Jem. Always. But not in a concern for her kind of way. Concern for yourself, maybe. There we go. Big blood drip. And then we got to do this. Because it dries a little bit and turns a darker colour. Okay. Just the one? Can we live with just one? It needs a little companion dribble, I feel like. There we go. That's what we're after. Companion dribbles. Hooray. And then I kind of want like a sweep across diagonally. Okay. More maps. Block corners are so sharp that the blood might dry and pull away from the corners. I guess, potentially, yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but it feels right. We need an Enderman jump scare. Funny you should say that. We have one. I believe we have it in card form. Need more jump scares in general. We actually have more than the average channel of jump scares, I'll have you know. Pushchair Biddy says, have a moonicorn instead. Just because I don't react much to the jump scares anymore doesn't mean I don't have jump scares. It's just that you've used them so much I am now immune. Really, you did this to yourself. Yeah, trident one is good enough. There we go, that's the Nost. That's why we need new ones. Find them. I'm sorry I don't react as much to your torture anymore. It's just when you get used to it, like nothing quite much, quite does the job. Now here's one that I don't know if I can do, but we'll see. Don't like it. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies, Proud Looney. I don't like that one. Right. Right, let's start with... Choo Choo, second hype train? Oh my god, you're spoiling me today. Thank you. I mean, you guys have been quite nice to me recently. I would think something is going on, but nah. You wouldn't do anything to me. Everyone sit up straight, crack your backs, very important. Yeah, I don't know if this one is going to work. Unless we just full open wound this bad boy. Think you need to crack your shoulders and neck? Probably. Okay. That's pretty good. The next one needs to be relatively long and thick. Do I wish I hadn't said that? Yes. Does it matter what I want? No. So thank you Kane Collin for the 62-month resub. Thank you Elbot for the 19-month resub. Thank you Spangly for the 32-month resub. Thank you MJ Fellows for the 62-month resub. Thank you Iced Ivan for the 5 gift subs. Very much appreciated. And thank you Milady Laugh a Lot for the biddies and says alerted of a hype train, so I thought I'd come in and say hi. Hi Cleo. Love that picture of you now in real life. Love that. Oh, love that I picture you now in real life. Which is an interesting thing for me because I don't even picture my friends in real life. So, like, yeah, that one is odd to me. And I spent like a week or so with them. genuinely am just winging this one. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. How many hands for the horde can the screen take? A lot. A lot. Right. You can spam the 10 little hands. Can't spam the big one though, but you can spam the can do the little ones. And it can do hundreds of those at a time. So like those people are not that different in real life, guys. I hate to tell you this. They're just people. Like weird, funny people, but people. Thank you, Arca, for gifting 10 subs to the community. Very much appreciated. Oh my god, people, scary. They can be, but they're also kind of sweet. In a weird way. One or more that sticks out than the others. Not really. They're just silly little guys. Just silly little guys. I don't know how to explain this to you. Think of your friends. It's just like that. Okay. What was my favourite at the moment at the event when it ended? I was so tired. I was so tired. I was so ill and so tired. Thank you, Macaulay, for gifting a sub, and thank you, Faye Ireland, for gifting a sub. Very much appreciated, all of you. Got another little one. Have you recovered from jet lag? Yeah, the jet lag was gone after a few days. The jet lag was never really the problem. It was the incredible creeping lurgy. Social battery. I mean, I guess so. I mean, I'm technically an introvert, but, you know, it doesn't really... It doesn't really come up unless I'm not allowed to be on my own ever. Right? And if I wanted to be alone, they would leave me alone. Because they are also introverts. Because this is our job. We like hanging out with each other, but we also like leaving each other alone. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, also Etho's job. He logged into his office. Oh no. There we go. Bloody claw marks. Wasn't quite what I had in mind. But it will do. It will do. Any chance you've been looking forward to the Wolverine game? I don't even know what that is. So map art stuff inspires me to make map art of the zombie hand emotes that you have. Ah! Those hand emotes are very cool. Those hand emotes are very cool. Maybe if I... did that. Maybe. That's a possibility. That one doesn't work. But having a little speckle around the blood is not terrible. To uniform. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm after. I did it! Something with claws tore something and caught their blood, and they dodge hitting the block, making the bloody marks. All the blocks are sentient and actually alive. This is what companion cubes are made out of. Okay. Let's... If I don't clean it up now, I'll have to clean it up another day. And then when I come back here, I won't want to do anything because I'll have to clean up first. So let's clean up whilst we're still here. And not make myself mad. Do I have a trail of blood? I guess technically, yes. I mean, should I do a little... I should probably do, like, a single blood spatter and a large blood splatter. If I'm doing this correctly. That should be done. Let's do that as well. Just a singular drop of blood, and then a big drop of blood. Oh. Thank you, Juniper Willows, for the 59-month resub. It is very appreciated, all the gifts and subs and all that sort of stuff, guys. I do want to say thank you for that. Like, I know I thank individually, but, like, honestly, you guys are how I survive, and I don't want to ever feel like I take you for granted. Did I miss... I'm not doing bloody hoof prints. It was a joke. What am I doing? I'm making bloody maps. We got a little drop of blood, so we can do a proper blood trail. In like an escape room sort of thing. Bloody bird. Why? Why though? Why? What? Why? Why? Okay, I think some of you might need a nap. We're starting to get to the weird side of it. I understand. Yeah, some of you should take a nap. You just had a nap. Maybe you need another one. Excuse me, need to blow my nose again. That's the thing that I wish would stop. It's very slow to go away. That wasn't a sneeze, that was me blowing my nose. That's all right. You're fine. You don't need to apologize for being kind. It's all good. Like, in fact, never apologize for being kind. You apologize if you're hurtful. Accidentally. That's all. That's all. I think a lot of people do that. You're not annoying, I promise. Like, I think that's why people apologize. It's just sort of like, oh, I was annoying. No, you were fine. And genuinely, if people need an apology for you doing something kind, you're not the problem. You're not the problem. Because if you've done something accidentally hurtful whilst trying to do something kind, that's That's when apologies are needed. Usually. Or usually they're expected that apologies will make the pain stop. Emotional or physical. I do like talking about dark topics when we've got the blood problem going on. By the blood problem, I mean me drawing blood. Can we make bad people apologise? No. But you know what the best thing is? If an apology means that if you expecting apology means they'll stay away from you, that was cheap. That was a cheap price to pay for them to leave you alone. Like, people who can't apologise, ooh. Like, that's great. Because you know what a piece of trash human they are at that point. Let's get an itty bitty blood splatter going. Here. This stream is like a therapy session. Yeah, you're not the first person to say it. Probably won't be the last. There we go. That's good enough for a generic blood drop. Left for 2 seconds. What did you miss? Literally nothing. You're fine. We're all good. Gotta love the Twitch alerts. I don't get a notification about the stream going live, but it made sure I knew about the hype train. Hey, it's Twitch doing my work for me, is what we've learnt there. Did you know that Zombie Cleo was currently having a hype train? If you didn't, please rectify that by going to visit Zombie Cleo right now. Okay. We need to make a big blood splatter now. I don't know how big is big, but bigger than the last one. It's all that matters. You got the hype train notification whilst watching the stream. Hey. We can't knock Twitch. Except for all the times when we can. I am very thankful for having a platform on Twitch, because the alternative is not, and then I would still be teaching, because YouTube does not pay enough. I still think it's wild that YouTube doesn't pay enough. Boop. big blood splatter. I don't have enough blocks to fill this thing, do I? Guess we'll find out. I think Google has money to pay people. They're only a small company. Of course, my mistake. God. If I got my way, I would have bankrupted them by paying me, I don't know, what I make in advertising. Instead of... To be fair, I make, what, 45% of what I earn in advertising revenue, I think is the number. Like, I admit that they need some money from me to keep the platform running, but it feels like a lot. That's it. That's it. They should give us 100% of ad revenue since they profit mostly of selling our data. This is true too. This is true. But hey, we didn't need that data. It's not our life or anything. I don't think I've got enough red. Doodah. Doodah. Should have stolen more red from Ren. He had more red. I mean, we can always go back and deal with Ren. Okay. Let's see what I can do with this. We might have to come back to this another day, to be fair. But that's okay. Oof. Hermitcraft's one of the all-time greatest Minecraft servers, in my opinion. All the people on it are amazing and sweet. Sweet? The theory's still out on that one. Amazing, yes. I'll go with amazing. Actually, to be fair, every hermit I've met is incredibly kind and sweet. Like, they're all like genuine people who would, you know, give you the shirt off their back kind of people. Doc is definitely sweet this season, sure. Just suppose I bought that. what this is gonna, like, even if I have the blocks to complete this, which I might do, I need to do mottling. Because this is far too obvious. It's far too big is what it is. I don't like this. I've decided that this sucks already. But I'm going to see it through to the end and then make a choice about what changes. It's like a discoloured Pokeball. It's something. Okay. Right. Come on. Here we go. We got this. We got this. You like red lemons? They're tasty. Didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know if this is working, but it feels like it might be. But I can't really tell until I do the blood spatter bits around the edge. And I can't do those until I finish this bit, because otherwise it'll look rubbish regardless. No. Oh, I've gone absolutely quiet because I'm concentrating on this. I apologise. My brain just kind of switched off and went, okay, we've got to do the work. Do the work, Cleo. Do the work. Is there any more role-playish Minecraft series you're going to be in? Yep. But I'm not telling you what one. Because you'll find out. That's kind of how that works. I don't tell you and you go, oh, please do more roleplay series. And I go, haha, no. And then I do one and you go, oh, you tricked us again. That's just how our relationship works. I'm aware of it. I hope you guys are as well. Will it be this month? No. I've got to go to TwitchCon. which is something I'm doing. I do have a meet and greet planned. Just, I will let people know when the meet and greet is announced. What are we making? Blood! Although this one's too big for the little bloods. I've decided I don't like it and I'm giving up. It's too big. It's too disjointed. I don't like it. I'm giving up. Denied. Like, I thought it was going to start looking cool. I can fix it. I can fix this. Wouldn't redstone dust just work? Not really. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just got to make them thicker. And realise you might not have enough enough stuff for that either. Oh, you really don't. But you still got to do it because you said you would. It was a matter of scale. It wasn't a matter of that it was going to look rubbish. It was just the scale of it. And honestly, if we just do things all sort of coming out this way, it looks like it came this way and through its sort of gubbiny liquid. Just in one direction. So what we need to do is we need to take off the bits that aren't going in this direction and make them go in this direction. Because it looks like, currently it looks like it hit the ground and then come off this way, which means we need some little... Oh, I've run out. Hang on, let's shave down this bit. You know what? We're making it work, guys. We're making it work. And by we, I mean me. Is it pixel art software of whatever? No. This is me just looking at this picture and going, what's it need? What's it need? Give it what it needs. The map art must flow. Too much? Maybe. Maybe. We loosen it up a little bit. There we go. We're getting some of that random splatter again. And Where's this bit? Is it here? Okay, there we go. There we go. I think that works, right? We did it. That actually works. Not mad about that. I am seeing a problem. There. We fixed it. It's a big old blob, is what it is. Very tired and thought you were making a beholder. No beholders, only blood. I'm going to glass this one, but I might come back and fix it later. We'll see how it goes. I might shave it down a little bit. But let's get back to base. What am I making? I'm not making anything. I'm making blood for gem. This is purely a gem issue, not a Cleo issue. We made it home. We made lots of blood today. Made lots and lots of blood. Okay. Let's just take a look at all the blood we made. We ended with our big blood splatter. We had a little tiny blood splatter. We had the big drip. We had the gashes. We had, the pool of blood that combines with the little drips. And then we got the little splashies. There we go. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. And we did it. And I am tired. So I'm going to end it here. Will this be going on a clock tower by chance? No, not everything I do is related to blood on the clock tower. But I am going to send you over to Legs. Because Legs is good people. Legs is very good people. We like Legs. And we also like Lagundo. So thank you to everybody for being here, for all the bits and all the wonderfulness. And I will see you lot next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.